Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and it's a new week, meaning there is a new glitter collection of the week at the nail team. This week it is the large unicorn flakes. Now these are slightly different to the small unicorn flakes we featured a couple of weeks back, but they work in very much the same way. So this week I have got 3 videos for you using these flakes. If you'd like to see how I created this first one, which I love, please keep watching. So I'm working on Miss Danny, my Elena hand, for this design. I've applied my tips, now just going to give it a clean and wipe over before getting started. So products I'm using, I have got Crystal Clear from the Gems acrylic range, and that is the only acrylic I'm using in this set. I then chose to use this really pretty galaxy foil from one of the Nail Team foil sets. I'll check which one and leave it in the description box. And with that I'm using the transfer foil gel, again from Gems. I love this product. I then wanted to add a little bit more to this, so I've got this new limited edition spring stacker from the Nail Team. I'm going to use the purple one. This is Lavender Fields with butterflies, because you know I love butterflies. And then the feature of this set, I am using the unicorn flakes in turquoise and lilac. I'm hoping you can already see they are a slightly larger cut of flakes than the small ones, hence large and small. And for this design, similar to how I use the small unicorn flakes, it's all about layering. But before we can get into that, I need to pop down my thin clear base. Now, as I was doing this, I thought, I'm not sure. What if my foil doesn't fully transfer? Maybe I do need to add some colour or something to the base. So you will see in a moment I do use one more product before I go in with the foil, and I use the foil as a bit of a cheat way to create sort of a galaxy design. You didn't see a lot of it in the end, and that's the product that I've added. I decided to go in with a very thin base layer of the purple superfine glitters, so I'm going to pick that up with my clear acrylic and just go in with that first. That meant I could leave gaps when applying the foil, and it just added another layer to this design, and I thought the purple flakes tied in. You could do a base of black acrylic Eve, you could even do a base of a black glitter, a blue base, absolutely anything. So I'm just applying sort of little beads, as I always do, starting at the cuticle, and then I'm just going to pull it down. It doesn't have to be sort of perfect full coverage, but this is me. You all know what I'm like. So I'm going to apply this on all of the nails, and then I wanted to let this dry, set, cure, whatever you prefer to say, before I went in with the foil gel and the foil. Now I also did a gel polish design, which will be on my Instagram sometime this week, using one of the other galaxy foils and the unicorn flakes to do sort of a slightly different cheats galaxy. And like I said, you don't really see much of it in this design. You do in the gel polish design, but do make sure you check out my Instagram or my Facebook if you're on there, because I do share more designs throughout the week, plus swatches. So my Facebook is Cinderhelly Nails and my Instagram is at Cinderhelly Nails, but the links are down in the description box. So I'm just going in, finishing off the final couple of nails, and then we can really get into this design. And how pretty is this holographic glitter? These superfines were glitters of the week a few weeks back. So you have seen some of these already, but they are really pretty. You can use them with gel, you can use them with acrylic, you can use them with absolutely everything. And I thought they just made a really pretty base. So how are you all? How are you enjoying these glitter of the week designs? I will try and add in a few that are not related to the glitters or the colours of the week, but these are certainly keeping me busy and giving me plenty of ideas, but I will try and get a few more in between as well. But I end up doing so many designs with the glitters and the colours of the week, I don't really have time to do much else. So I'm just finishing off the pinky with this glitter, and then, like I said, we're going to leave this to cure. It didn't take long. If you're working on a client, you do the second hand, and by the time you've done the second hand, this will be cured and ready to go. And then I'm going to go straight in with a sort of a nice layer of the foil gel. It doesn't need to be too thick. It is a slightly thicker consistency, so you don't want it uneven. I just like to even it out and just fully cover the entire nail. And this then cures for 60 seconds and it remains tacky until you've applied your foil. So if you do have any gaps in your foil, you can go back and just fill it in, because it will still be tacky. Now, some foils I find it works better applying straight as it comes out the lamp while it's still warm. Some they work better if you let it cool. It is kind of trial and error, but I do prefer using this gel to the glue that dries and then you apply. So here you can see I'm just pressing it into that tacky gel and then just pulling the foil away. I did sort of wipe over the back, but again, some foils work better if you wipe over the back with cleanser, some don't. So like, just play around and see what works best with your foils. And I wasn't worrying about sort of different parts of the foil, because I want different colours in this background. That was a whole part of getting this sort of galaxy design. So just pressing it down. There was a few sort of glittery gaps, and that was fine because that added to the dimension of this design. Once I'd done all of that foil, I've actually learnt that it's better to top coat these nails, or you could even use a base coat or something, but just go over them with a gel before going in with the acrylic, because I found when I did that, it sort of wiped away the the foil. So I'm just going in with the top coat, and then I'm going to cure that. You can just buff the surface afterwards. And now I'm going in with the start of my galaxy design. So I've picked up a tiny bead of that Lavender Fields glitter from the stacker. This is purple iridescent butterflies and some mylar. Not loads, I'm just sort of popping it on the nail and just moving it around. So I've sort of got a few butterflies, a little bit of that mylar. As I said, not loads, because we're going to be layering, so we're going to then go in with the unicorn flakes. So I don't want to build up loads of thickness, so it's very, very wet acrylic, and just placing this on. I can then, if it had started to dry slightly, just go in with another small wash of acrylic, and then I can start applying these unicorn flakes. Now, once I opened the unicorn flakes, I tend to hold my breath, because if you sneeze, cough, talk, or breathe too hard, they will go everywhere. So it is one of those moments where it's like, don't use them if you've got a cold, don't use them if it's allergy season, just, you know, don't risk it, in my opinion. Otherwise you are going to have a studio, salon, whatever you've got covered in unicorn flakes. And I'm just dipping into both of them, so one, patting it around, and the other, and just applying them randomly on top. It doesn't matter if there's a few gaps, and then sort of going back on top of these with a few more of the butterflies and some of that mylar. Again, it doesn't matter if it's not fully covered, because we want to see the glitter and the foil and the mylar and the butterfly. So it's all about creating sort of depth in the nail. And then it really is just keep doing this until I'm happy. So a few more unicorn flakes, a bit more glitter, and just go with it. But you can already get some idea of how this design is looking. And look how beautiful those turquoise flakes are as they catch the light. There isn't a turquoise in the small collection, so this, you know, if you like this colour, you want to get these large flakes. And yeah, so I'm just building it, but again, you're working thin. These flakes are super thin, so you're not going to build up too much thickness. The mylar is not thick or anything, so just placing it on. If I wanted a few more butterflies on top, just added a few more. Because the mylar is iridescent, that adds another layer as well. And yeah, just go with it. It's just having a bit of fun. You could go in with some marble inks on top. You could add some decoration with some sort of hand painting or whatnot. Just until you're happy. I was happy with this, so now I need to fully encapsulate this design. There's glitter, there's flakes, there's foil, there's everything that needs to be encapsulated. So we're going to fully encapsulate, build all our structure, and then file these back to nice, sharp, pointed stilettos. Here they are. How pretty are these looking already? I want these on my nails now. And we're ready to finish these off. So we're going to give them a really good wipe over. We're going to get rid of any dust, fluff or whatnot, and you could leave these as they are and just top coat them, but I haven't sort of used a lot of crystals lately, so I decided to add some crystals. Now I pulled out a couple of sets from Crystal Parade. Now these are the fuchsia and the cyan shimmer Swarovskis. Now I'm not sure that these are still available, but if you look for the coloured AB, I think they're called, they are very similar. So what I'll do is I'll look on the website and I will try and find some links of ones that are similar. And they're sort of this, I thought they've got this galaxy look to them. So on the pinky and the index, I did some sort of on the corner, at the corner of the cuticle in one colour, and then on the middle and the ring finger I did them right round the cuticle as a bit of a cuticle tiara in a slightly different shade, and I picked out colours that matched some of the colours in the design. So I'm just using glue and my crystal pickup tool and just placing them on, and then once they are all stuck in place, I am going to top coat these nails. And this is really where the magic is going to happen with this design, because there is so much in these nails. There is so much depth, there is so much dimension. I say those words a lot when I use these sort of flakes, but there really is, and Tina Top has the best job in this video, because we are just going to see those flakes come to life. We're going to see that mylar come to life. We're going to pick out some of the glitter, the foil, you've got the butterflies. You tend to need to be looking at them a little bit closer up to really pick out everything, because it's just sort of the unicorn and the iridescence. But trust me, when you actually look at these in real life, they are just mwah. They are just wow, in my opinion. I loved how these turned out. I was originally going to do something more pastel-y, but I didn't. That's why I did a pastel one in gel polish. So I'm just going to finish off Tina, and then we will pop this design in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds, and this set is finished. And I thought I would start off the week with something wow, or at least I think they're wow, but more importantly, it's what do you think? So please let me know, leave me any comments down below. I do love to hear from you. I do try and reply to all the comments. It might take me a day or two, but I do try to. So we're going to cure these, and here they are all finished, and I just think these are absolutely beautiful. Is this something you would wear? I would definitely wear this. I'm thinking my next design, I am going for this. And hopefully you can sort of see where I've got the different colours of foil, there is a slightly different background colour. That is it for the first video of this week. I really hope you have enjoyed it. Like I said, please leave me any comments down below, and I will pop all the links in the description box, and I will try and find sort of some matching crystals for you. Don't forget, shopping at the Nail Team, you can get 5% off with my code HELEN5 on full price products. The unicorn flakes this week are already on sale. So each week, the glitters of the week and the colour of the week are reduced. So it's a great time to stock up if you need to. I'd love it if you give this video a thumbs up, and I would love it even more if you click subscribe to my channel. I've got so much more to share with you. There's videos coming out of me all the time at the moment. It's not going to last, I'm sure it's not, but I'm trying to think positive. That's it for this video. I really do hope you have enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed creating this design, and I will see you in another video in a couple of days' time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Mwah.